Hello, one and all, it is I, Ragaraf, back with some more Star Citizen mining tips. Okay, so you have your Prospector, and your Prospector can hold 32 SCU of mined materials in its pods. And you want more space, basically. So what I'm going to show you here, if I put this pod down on its side, you'll see that this pod here, which is... Stop rolling. Stop. Is a MISC pod, okay, which only holds 8 SCU. And if you notice on the bottom here, its pads are black, okay? So what you want to do is you want to buy some Argo pods and put these on, which have white pads on the bottom. And these hold 12 SCU, so you can upgrade your 32 SCU sized Prospector to a 48 SCU sized Prospector. Now, before this, there has been an issue, or there still is an issue, where putting up cargo pods on the elevator causes a problem, and I'll show you what that is at the moment, okay? Now, as you notice, this isn't snapping. Okay, for some reason the snap point on these pods appears to be on the top. So if I snap this, you'll see that it snaps down below the elevator, which isn't very useful because when you try and pull it up, it puts it below the elevator and then drops it, and then it's sort of under the elevator somewhere. You can get it back in your elevator by just putting the elevator down. So if you put that down, then we wait for a few seconds, and then we pull that back up afterwards. So you notice I've got oh no, it has gone. See, this one I've totally lost altogether, I think, unless it's at the top here. Nope. Okay, so yeah, so this pod I've just lost altogether. Okay, so it's going to cost you a bit of money if you keep losing pods like that. So it's a bit of a nightmare. But what you need to do to get pods up so that you can extract them is you need to have some materials on the lower floor. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to pull these out first before you put the pods in. Okay, so just pull out as much of your stuff as you can that you've got in your cargo bays, and this will all get sorted on the elevator for you. Okay, so just pull it all out. And then once you've got enough pulled out, you should be able to put these in. Okay, so that your pods then appear at the bottom. And when you call the elevator up now, once it's organized them and pulls them up, hopefully what we're going to see here is that these pods, as you can see, they're not snapped to their top points anymore. They've snapped their top points to a box that's underneath them. Okay, so if I move these now, these will snap above. It takes a little bit to get them out. But as you see, there's boxes underneath that they've snapped to. But because the boxes are high enough above the top of the elevator, you can now pull the pods out. So if you were to do this with some Argo pods, you would now have your Argo pods out. Now, how to get these onto your ship is the next question. This used to be a lot more complicated because you used to have to get a mole out and do things, and this is just so much easier, guys. So, in your ship, you need to be able to unlock all your ports. So what you need to do is get on your ship, and then get into your seat when the door closes. Like so. Now, what I've done is mapped this to a key. It's not mapped to a key by default, I don't think. So if you go into your options in your key bindings, and you go to your advanced customization, and if you go to vehicles cockpit, you'll see down here you've got port lock toggle all, which is right alt and K by default. Okay, so that should toggle your port locking, and these won't be set down here to a keybind. So I put mine on right alt and slash to lock them all, and right alt and period to unlock all. Okay, so you can use those bindings to set up your port unlock. And as you can see, I've already got my ports unlocked. So I can now lock those with my right alt and slash that I've got. Or I could use right alt and K, which is the default, to put them on and off. Okay, so what you want to do is unlock all your ports. You want to get out your ship. And then what the unlocking of all ports does, if this will let me out. Oh, apparently I jumped through the door. Wonderful, thank you for that. So once you have all the ports unlocked, what you can do is you can pull these off. So as you see, I've just pulled that off, and then I can put on one of these MISC pods that I've pulled out. Okay. Let's put this one on so that I can show you what you then need to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this pod back so that I've got my larger pods back on there again. Let's put you over here. And let's put an Argo pod back on so I have the larger pods back on. There we go. So, to end this off, I did want to tell you all that you can save the configuration so that it reloads it after you lose your ship. But it seems something has changed there, because when you lose your ship, you still get back the old MISC pods. So I can't tell you that anymore. But once you put your MISC pods on, they will stay on your ship until you do lose it. So hopefully you don't lose them. When you put your Argo pods on, even, they will stay on until you lose your ship. So hopefully you won't lose your ship. You may notice I'm also in a large hangar because it won't give me a medium hangar anymore either. This game is so random sometimes. So yeah, once you put on your Argo pods, don't lose your ship, basically. If you need to, try Alt F4ing out rather than backspacing yourself to blow up the ship or yourself if there is a bug that you encounter. But anyway, I hope this helps you out with putting the pods on, which you never used to be able to do from within your hangar before. So good luck, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and if you want to see more, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching all. Bye.